Yo, man, what the fuck? 6 months? 6 fucking months and no goddamn intro. I gotta fucking say something. Whatever. Let's just do this. NextLevelMetaMAN here, and don't ask about that intro. So, if you've been around the YouTubes lately, you've seen two new cards and started up a witch hunt. That being Card of Demise and Brilliant Fusion. And we about to talk about them right quick. First up to the chopping block, Brilliant Fusion. And people really want this band? Like, I get it, back when Juggler was a thing, back when like the clowns and all the other shit was a thing, like, sure, yeah, I'm right with you, homie. But if you ban Juggler, what the hell would be the problem? Real talk, I do see the big problem. I see the fact that it makes Monarchs a lot stronger than they were before. But the problem is still Monarchs. Like what Mega Capital G noted. For one, even if you hit Brilliant Fusion, Monarchs is still going to be one of the best decks. Gem Knight Fusion doesn't help them that much. And sure, they have Gem Knight Serapha bitch, right? But they're running a variation of Monarchs that isn't even aligned with Konami's way of thinking the deck should run. I'm not saying anything's wrong with that from a player perspective, but that's not how Konami wants a deck to run, I'm pretty sure. Honestly, I don't really think they care that much. I think they're just gonna mop Monarchs away whenever they decide, okay, we want this change going now. But I understand why people want it gone, but it doesn't fix any problems. Let's say Monarch does disappear, then would it really be that bad? As long as you don't plus off of the Gem Knight Serapha bitch, and that's really all I know her as. Yeah, you have an extra normal summon. Yeah, you have a level 4, but you also have to run shit like Garnet. And if you draw Garnet, kind of fucked, huh? I think it's an engine that has a good amount of drawbacks for its potential. Unless you can send a light monster that will plus you back like how Monarchs can, I don't really see that being that big of a problem. The problem is still Monarchs. And that's something I think we need to focus on. So do I think that Brilliant Fusion needs to be banned? Hell no. I mean, it's strong and it's splashable. And Konami shows that they don't like splashable shit. But it just hasn't done enough. It hasn't done enough, and Monarchs honestly could give a shit without it. Yeah, it makes them a bit stronger, but it makes them a bit stronger against the deck that they need to be stronger against. And Cosmo probably looks at a bunch of weird shit too to put in to beat Monarchs. And it's all a circle. Let it continue until both of these decks get wiped off the face of the fucking earth. And now let's move on to Card of Demise. 2 videos combined into one. Well, how's that for efficiency? But Card of Demise, I have a very peculiar mindset about this card. Yes, this card is dumb. Yes, this card is sacky. Yes, this card is a bit of bullshit. And yes, the first time that I ever saw it, I thought it was a piece of hard fucking garbage. I've never been more wrong. But it is a card that allows stun decks to keep up with the meta. And I love that. I love the idea that there are other decks to compete other than these two. And honestly, I don't give a fuck what other deck it is. No matter how much I hate that kind of deck. I hate side frames, but I wish they were meta just because they're fucking side frames and they're another choice. To me, choice is always right, and it's what I'm gonna go for. Now, listen to me. That don't mean that this card can stick around forever. The second this format ends, and this new, like, the game slows down a little bit, because like I said before, many a times they haven't released decks stronger than these two in a good little bit. Axe that shit. We don't need that shit. Don't get the fuck out of my game. But for the meantime, you can stay, enjoy the refreshments, have a nice time. But until then, you alright with me. But you watch out. One day these Monarchs and these Cosmos gonna get hit. And I'll be damned if I'm gonna play a format based off of nothing but stun. No, that's not true. Even in HAD, I played Evols just to fuck with the stun players. I'll find something to do. But that's my opinion on Demise. let us stay around for the time being. Diversity is never a bad thing, at least when it comes to me. Alright, thank y'all for watching. Like, favorite. Nobody does that anymore.